So tell me a little bit about Women's Day.
Yeah. I think it's about my favorite day of the month.
What happens on Women's Day?
We open up for a couple hours just for the women on the street or in the neighborhood, and it's a time where they don't have to worry about being controlled of the men or being objectified or a time where it's a very relaxed time, and it's a time for them to remember and for us to remind them of their worth, and it's just real good fellowship.
What actually happens?
Yeah.
I wasn't a part of Women's Day
Yeah.
for obvious reasons, but tell me what happens on Women's Day. I mean, what if I were coming here as a woman, might I see, experience?
Well, it all kind of depends on who shows up to volunteer, because we're never sure if we'll have somebody that comes who knows how to cut hair or color, or maybe somebody shows up and loves to do massages. So this last time we were not very many volunteers, but it usually matches the people that come in. So it worked out. It was a calm Women's Day, and there was one woman that cut hair. And
they looked like they were, I mean, we were loading things in, and from I guess we'd gone to the Constantina's grocery, but they looked like hairstylists, salon people. They looked like really, like that's what they did professionally. Is that
the
right?
The woman that cut hair is actually also a friend that we know from Showers, and she's really a good hair cutter, and I think she'd like to get back to doing that instead of doing the streets. She's really skillful, and she loves coming here to help out. So she cut people's hair, and somebody washed tired feet, and it's a time for them kind of to relax and be pampered. They can take a shower, and since it's really a calm day, like we don't have to worry too much about the time, or there's lunch, and can just sit down and eat together. And this time somebody had baked really beautiful pastries, so we were sitting around drinking coffee, eating pastries, having lunch, and somebody did nails and makeup. And actually I'm not a big fan of that part of Women's Day, but the women that come here like it, so we have it. But my favorite part is maybe the foot washing part. And like I've noticed that some women are really scared of touch, because they might not have had very much good touch their life or lately, and so it's good to be able to give a loving touch that has nothing to do with abuse or that isn't sexual, just a good loving touch. Yeah, I really like Women's Day.
So imagine a time when Cherith Brook is a place that you spent a season of life, but it's not necessarily part of your daily life anymore. What do you take from here and to your new church community, into your new daily life or eventual daily life? What do you take from here? What will you cherish and want to nurture?
Yeah, I think it shaped me a lot, and hopefully I won't go back and I won't be able to go back and not bring it with me. I'm hoping that I'm hoping to continue to share life in community and to keep nurturing and challenging each other as followers of Jesus. But I'd really want to keep on living with shared economy, if possible, to find anybody that wants to do such a crazy thing. I think that's a really beautiful part of this life. And hey, Elton. Also, I'd like to continue to explore how to live more off the land and to be less dependent on fossil fuels and the mass consumption of our society that is so destructive in many ways. So yeah, I really want to keep that and keep growing in that direction. And also the hospitality part, I feel like it's really important. I think it's easy to, when you get a family, to maybe like shut the door and just be the little family, and I think that's really important to nurture too. But like I feel challenged by Jody and Eric, who, despite like having a family, still are so dedicated to sharing their lives and opening their home. So hopefully in 10 years, in some way, wherever I am, I can, if I have a family, and also have a home where that's open and welcoming.
What's one thing that you would want to say to somebody who doesn't know anything about Sheriff Brook? Most important thing they need to know, that you would most want to communicate to them. And this is kind of your closing thoughts. The most important thing you would want to communicate. And I say to you, a stranger, and I walk up and I say, what is Sheriff Brook all about? And you know this is your last chance to say something to persuade me that this is a place that I would want to become a part of.
It's place where we try to let the Sermon on the Mount shape our daily life. But I don't know, maybe they would, depends on who it is, maybe they don't even know what the Sermon on the Mount is.
What about the sermon? Which bit of the Sermon on the Mount? Salt of the earth. What have you valued most here?
That's a hard question. The will, the longing to let God's kingdom grow among us here and now, through sharing and caring for each other. Something like that.